Today I'm just going to do a quick review of my new everyday carry flashlight, the Nitecore MH12S 1800 lumens. This is not an unboxing. I have had this for a little while now and I absolutely love it. And I just wanted to show you everything that comes with this flashlight. So with no further ado, I'm going to change the camera angle so you can kind of see everything as I pull it out of the box. Cool? Okay, so it comes in a nice pretty box. And slide everything out here. Of course you get a manual with it. Okay, so here's what comes with the box. You get your manual in many different languages. You have your charger cord. It does not come with a block. You can use any iPhone block or Droid charging block to charge it. It has a proprietary connector, so this is not a standard connector for that. Of course, the flashlight itself, very high quality feel to it. It's strong enough to fit in your hand. It's got a good striking edge on the bezel right there. It's got your power on and off button on the back, and it's got a mode button right here for your five different brightnesses, and then you have your strobe and then your SOS modes as well that are available. Pocket clip. The clip can be adjusted to go here, here, or here. It can actually arguably go here as well if you want it to sit much deeper in your pocket. I like it right here where it is. It fits in my pocket. Actually, I don't clip it to my pocket. I actually keep it in a pocket. Well, all right, so here's the clip. The clip can be adjusted 1, 2, 3 spots. I've also had it in this spot. If you want the flashlight to sit even deeper in the pocket, that works as well. And this is your charging port. It's got a great waterproof cover here. Very hard to get off. Okay, open it up right there. There's your charging port, which is nice. You don't have to take the battery out to charge it, which my last flashlight, which I still carry sometimes because I love it, my Streamlight, that one you do have to take the battery out to charge it, but that's not a big deal. All right, pretty high quality. So what else you get? You get a holster for holding it on your belt, which is a real nice feature. I find that this holster is a little tight. I don't use the holster, but if you're going to use the holster, I would recommend using the flashlight, snapping in and out a bunch of times to kind of loosen it up. It's kind of tight in the bottom. I mean, it's going to hold the flashlight from going anywhere, but then it's kind of hard to get out when you need it. Again, I don't use that, but there you have it. And it's got a lanyard. I don't use the lanyard either, but you can connect that to the flashlight if you like that. With this is a adapter. So what happens is this awesome light, there's 3 different types of batteries you can use to power this. It comes with this 5,000 milliamp. It's got an 8 amp drain on it, which is pretty powerful. You'll see when you shine this light on. But this is the model. It comes with this battery. It's a rechargeable, and this is a big battery. So what this is for is if you wanted to put CR123 batteries in it for whatever reason, you would use 2 of those, and they slide in here, and then you slide this entire thing into the flashlight and then use it that way. So that's for additional power. Also, if you wanted to use a say like an 18650 battery will also work. This is another Nitecore. I love Nitecore stuff. I have all kinds of batteries and rechargers for that. This fits in here as well. It just keeps it from clanging around in there, and it makes it fit a little bit tighter. So you definitely need this if you're going to use a different battery. Just now that I'm here mentioning this and Nitecore products, they make all kinds of batteries, rechargeables. This charger is what I use for my 123s. I have these batteries. These are rechargeable 123s. They're actually 3.7 volt which is a little bit higher than the CR123, which I believe is only, let's see what it says on here. I believe these are only 3 or 3.1. Yep, 3-volt batteries. So you need to be careful with the flashlight, because if you put a rechargeable one in that's a little bit higher in voltage, your flashlight needs to be able to take that. Otherwise, you might burn out the bulb because it's a little bit brighter. So some flashlights come ready to use either one, and they're brighter with that particular bulb. So what I use to charge these, this battery charger was only like, I don't know, 12 bucks, 15 bucks. It's cheap. It'll charge 2 of these at the same time, and it'll charge the larger batteries as well. So it's adjustable. It's very versatile. It charges most of Nitecore's batteries. It uses this kind of a cord. This is a pretty standard kind of connector to plug that in and charge your batteries. I really love that. Anyway, I digress there a little bit. So let's get back to the flashlight review. So it's got a O-ring around here to keep it certainly waterproof, up to 2 meters, I think it is. So if you drop it in a puddle, use it in the rain, you do not have to worry about any of that. So that is what comes with it. You don't need to buy batteries extra. Everything comes with it, including the charging cord. You do need, like I said, you do need something to plug it into, but everyone has that these days. If you have a phone, if you have a smartphone, you can charge this battery, or if you have a computer, you can just plug it into your USB port. Okay, I just wanted to go over the functions of the Nitecore MH12S that I love here. There are 2 modes. There's a daily mode and a tactical mode. So the tactical mode, whenever you turn the light on, it's always going to come up at the brightest setting, which is 1800 lumens, and that's for tactical purposes. If you're carrying a weapon and it's at night and someone accosts you, you want the brightest light immediately. Or you can also have it come up in the strobe mode, so you can disorient your attacker using it that way. The daily mode will, when you turn it off and turn it back on, it'll come on at the brightness level you had it on when you turned it off. Getting back to the tactical mode, you still have access to all the different, or the 5 different brightness levels, but whenever you turn it off, it's going to come back on in the brightest mode every time. So let me just show you how this works. Now, comes on, tactical mode, 1800 lumens. That's pretty bright. Then you have your mode button here, and you can reduce it down. I believe that's 1050, then down to 300, and then I think 50, and then it goes down to 1 lumen. So it's going to stay at 1 lumen. It'll run on 1 lumen for like 1500 hours. So if you're wanting to read in bed at night or whatever, that's enough light to read by. Or an emergency situation, you got to have it last a long time. You can use a little bit of light, and this is going to last a long time with that huge battery in there. So as you can see, I'm going to turn it off. When I turn it back on, it's instantly back to 1800 lumens right off the bat. Now the next thing with the mode button, if you hold this mode button down for 3 seconds, it goes to strobe. And in the tactical mode, if you turn it off on strobe, turn it back on again, it's going to be strobe right away. So that's the tactical mode. When we go to the daily mode, we're going to see what it does in that mode. And in order to do that, all you need to do is hold the flashlight mode button down, turn it on, wait about 3 seconds, and it's going to flash once. 1 flash means daily mode. Now I'll show you all the brightness levels of the daily mode. So we're going to turn it on, and as you can see, we're now in the daily mode. It gets brighter as you press the mode button. So if we turn the flashlight off at this brightness level, when we turn it back on, it's going to be at the same brightness level. So no matter what brightness level you leave it on, when you turn it back on, it's going to be back to that. In the daily mode, you also have access to 3 different emergency effects, let's call them. So if you hold the button down, it's going to go into strobe mode. Now if you hold the button down longer, it's going to go to strobe, then it goes to what they call beacon mode. So say you're lost at sea, you can put it on beacon mode, or you want someone to locate you. You can put it on beacon mode and it'll just flash like this. And I don't know how long this lasts, but it lasts a heck of a long time. And if you go again, you press the mode button and hold it down even longer. Now it's going to go to an SOS. 3 shorts, 3 longs, and 3 shorts for SOS. So that's a mode that it has as well. I don't see a whole lot of use for that, but you know, if you're someone who is out in the boat a lot, or you hike, maybe you're out in the wilderness, these modes could come in handy if you run into some kind of a problem. So those are the basic functions of this Nitecore MH12S. And I'm going to show you how I carry this. I wear these, hope you can see, I wear true spec 24/7 tactical pants pretty much all the time. I have several different colors. So one thing I love about this, on both sides we have this little slot. It's a pen slot, but guess what? This fits in here. I just turned it on. This fits in here perfectly. That's where I carry that. I am left-handed. I do like to have the pen in the other side, but as you can see, these pants are awesome. I can carry, got my knife, I got pockets down here. That's where I carry it. You get it out pretty quick, pop it on, good to go. So I'm gonna put this back into tactical mode. Again, press the mode button, turn it on, hold the mode button down for about 3 seconds. It's gonna flash twice. That means it's in tactical mode. All right, so again, in tactical mode, turn it on, it goes immediately to the highest brightness. So I'm gonna turn out the lights here. I'm gonna turn it on. There's your 1800 lumens. Super bright, and it's really brightening up everything. Really great, very bright flashlight. To compare, I'm going to compare this to my Streamlight ProTac 2LX, which is also a very, very fine tactical flashlight. This is the one I used to carry until I got my Nitecore. I just love more lumens, more lumens. That's kind of how I am. So I'm going to show you the difference here. So let's turn this off. That's 500 lumens. That's 500 lumens from my Streamlight. I'm going to turn that off. And that is 1800 lumens from the Nitecore. So lumens isn't a super accurate, it's more lumens coming off your bulb, but it doesn't always necessarily throw it. It all depends on how it's focused as well. So you want something that's kind of medium focused, so it goes far, but also goes kind of wide. Now, one more thing I'd like to show you. Sometimes, depending on what pants I'm carrying, if I'm not wearing like tactical pants, I like to have a small little flashlight. And this is my Streamlight. This is a ProTac 1L. Uses 1 CR123 battery. I love this little flashlight when I really don't have a nice big pocket. It's only about 300 lumens, but you know, this is great for, you know, you need to see where you're going at night. You're walking around outside in the dark, the dog's outside with you. You don't want to blast your neighbor's windows with 1800 lumens. So you get a little light like this, and it just pops in your pocket. This is really an awesome little light. So those are the kind of lights that I have. I recommend all of these actually for whatever purposes. If you want the brightest, high quality light, you got your Nitecore. You want something middle of the road, a little bit less expensive. I think this one goes around 50 bucks, 50 or 60. And this Streamlight is rechargeable. It comes with this rechargeable battery, and it's got a pretty standard connector there. So this is a great light as well. It has, I did a review on this one as well. I'll leave the link to that down below because it's got a lot of features. You can modify its modes quite a bit. So this is a really good one. This one's pretty simple. It's little. It actually has 3 levels. It's got 3 brightnesses. It's got a bright, a strobe, and a low. So even this one, Streamlight's got some great lights. So anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Maybe gave you some insight on the different flashlights that are available out there and what they can do. Links are down below if you want to support the channel and go through the links to check out some of these things. I'd really appreciate it. Give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe. Leave some comments below about flashlights you love and why, and we can have a discussion in the comment section. Thanks again, man.